So, description, I will be returning back to my job in 2 days. So, please listen to the changes and updates to my channel due to the fact that I'll be going back. So, first up, because I will be going back, I am now doing requests on Sundays now. Wow, Pride Month. Yeah, I just looked it up. And, also, because I will be going back, here are some things. I will be doing my job 4 days a week, Mondays through Thursdays. And Mondays through Thursdays. So here's what's going to happen. You guys are welcome to send emails to me on Fridays later in the day due to the fact that I have physical therapy appointments in the morning on Fridays. You're welcome to do that on Friday afternoons. And I don't blame you. So here's what's going to happen. You're welcome to send me emails Fridays later in the afternoon due to the fact that I have physical therapy on Friday mornings. Later in the afternoon or early in the evening, and also on Saturdays. Now, if you guys happen to send me emails on Mondays through Thursdays, I may not be able to see all of them until I'm back. Because I would be here at this program from 9 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. So, just to be all aware, I may not be able to see those emails you send until I'm back around 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon. Yeah, I am well aware of that. I'm well aware that it's not. Great Smoky Mountains? What is that? Yeah, I know. And this is also going to be a Q&A video. That's a cool fact that you sent, SE. And this is also going to be a Q&A. Well, and so if you may have noticed, I have made an update and wrote something on this wiki or fandom. And Jeremy Barton's welcome to join this stream as well. I would be like, no, not even close. And just having families, a dad and an uncle, that would not be considered that. If it's just a dad and an uncle, it would not be considered that. And if on the other hand, SE, what did you think of this link I sent, SE? Now, anybody has any questions they want to ask? Now, just so you know, Jeremy Barton, I sent this link right here. Cool that you're going to drive. And Jeremy Barton, what did you think of this link? Now, what's what makes the release of Arthur Celebration really interesting for the Columbia? Of course, I can send you the link. Here you go. Well, mostly there will be clips of maybe horses and cows, and sometimes milking cows, or if it's the HD re-edit, goats. And chickens being fed, and peppers being made, and carrots being pulled. Hey! Hey, SE, how are you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Hey,
can you hear me okay?
yeah, I do.
Okay, so
Finally, at last. Finally got the profile picture working.
what question was that again?
Wait, what?
All right. So, SE,
Yeah, yeah,
what do you think
forgot what I said.
of this uh link of
I hadn't checked it yet, but I will very soon. But I'm sure it's gonna be cool. Should I
all
create
right.
maybe a Discord server or something? I don't
Uh
know if I wanna to. I don't know if I want to. I don't.
well, yeah, remember when you said that Bighorns George and Bleep contained a yellow background? Well, guess what? It actually had the purple
Yeah,
one instead.
yeah. Sorry about that. I thought it had the yellow one, but I was wrong. Cause, cause here's the thing. I don't trust all PBS stations, cause all PBS stations might have a different color background funding. Uh, that's what I don't trust about it, to be honest. Cause my PBS station's Nashville Public Television, or NPT, whatever you want to call it.
Well, in case you didn't see the link, it's something called Dragon Tales episodes on Columbia TriStar / Sony Pictures releases of Arthur.
Oh, okay. So, you want to know something interesting?
What?
Back when I was 13, I actually got to see Maya Miguel. Like back in 2018, I actually managed to see Maya Miguel, but I was on vacation at that time. I was at Washington D.C. and it was a PBS station called WETA, and that actually had Maya Miguel. I did not expect to see that, and
That was a
yes.
cool list you sent, Wonder Kids, Yes Little People, WS 2003. Anyway, you can continue on with the story, SE.
So back when I was 13 back in like July 2018, and here's the interesting part. So Uh, the PBS station I was nearly at was We the Kids, and here comes this. I actually got to see Maya Miguel, and yes, I did see the season 2 to 5 funding, which was, the most common funding. And yeah, surprisingly, Maya Miguel actually appeared on We the Kids broadcast. I'm not kidding, it actually happened. And I think the PBS Kids Go logo I'm pretty sure it was, um, I think it was the Steps bumper from 2004.
Now, what other variants of the
Huh?
2004 logos appear besides the steps? Button, Echo, and Tubes?
Uh, I can't remember. I think those were all the Go logos they used on Maya Miguel. Because, I mostly grew up with 2000, I mostly grew up with the PBS Kids Go block. Yeah, I love the
But
PBS Kids Go block.
but isn't the season 3 funding voiceover of Dragon Tales similar to that of the seasons 2 to 5 Maya and Miguel funding?
Yeah, I think kinda. Because I think I've seen Dragon Tales back in 2010. Like I was 5 at that time. It was like above 10 years ago. Jesus. Oh man. And and here's an interesting part. You know a PBS program break recorded in 2016 and it was uploaded by Peebs? Here's the interesting part.
The Sinar
Even though at
logo?
that time, yeah, the Sinar logo was actually used in Surprise, honestly. I didn't expect to see that. And they do have the original promos, the original end credits, original promo, original website, and original funding. And the PBS Kids Go, I think the PBS Kids Go logo was, I think it was Bubbles ident from 2007 to 2009. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Alright, so I have to answer Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003. I'd say I'd say I would say Bingo would do most of the things in the montage. Uh, Babber would be collecting eggs. Um, the peppers being raked would be done by Clever Fox, along with the carrot being pulled. And it's as simple as that. All right. It was the Bubbles logo. SE, you were right.
And the We the Kids broadcast one, this also contained DW's Backpack Mishap, except it's the 2007 to 2009 PBS Kids Go, I can't
Balloon.
remember what it was. Oh, the
Balloon.
balloon one. Yeah. Yeah, it was the balloon one from 2007 to 2009. I think I mostly grew up with the classic PBS Kids logo from 2004 to 2007 because, from 2004 to 2007,
It would be
the
Clever
PBS
Fox,
Kids
Wonder Kids, Yes Little
Go
People,
people.
WS 2003. Anyway, continue on, SE.
Yeah, about the PBS Kids Go 2004 to 2007. I think those kids there, they were like robots kinda, like they didn't even move well. But from 2007 to 2013, they're animated and they can move. Well, they can move, but not CGI animated, really. Yeah. If I had to pick the best PBS Kids Go show, I'd say my all time is Wild Kratts, because, I liked it. Oh, well.
Hey,
Yeah.
SE. I wanna give you a really interesting link on YouTube real quick.
What is it? What is it?
Well, there has been a PBS Kids program break from 2009 uh, that was recorded after Thomas and Friends, and believe it or not, it had the older Hit Entertainment logo intact with the 2005 copyright intact and the Connecticut Public Television logo intact,
And
rather than
it
the
was
newer one and the WNET 13 logo.
oh, and let me guess. No, there was a PBS Kids logo, and to be honest, I don't think I'm interested to the PBS Kids logos on Thomas and Friends, because I find it hit entertainment related rather than PBS Kids related.
Yeah, I know. But the PBS Kids logo that was shown in the break, it was the 1999 one where Dash the Boy was thinking about something.
The 2005 hit entertainment copyright. You said it's season 9 definitely. It was from season 9 because it says 2005.
Yeah.
And I think I remember watching two PBS. Oh, and speaking of Thomas Friends,
All right.
did you know season
Sammy
11
would be
was the
3
first
months old.
season? I remember.
All right. You can continue on.
Yeah, but did you know that season 11 was the first season of Thomas and Friends I watched? Because I first watched it back in like 2010, and I watched most of them, and I do appreciate the yellow tint in season 11, to be honest. I really liked it. And yeah.
Your channel's great as well. Guitar Hero and Baldi's Basics, FDW, Dora, FTL.
Yeah, I think I know him. Yeah, I'm sure he's a nice guy, I'm sure. Oh, and you know that did you know I was originally born in the West Coast? Oh, never mind.
Well, what is it then?
Huh? What's that?
If you were originally going to the East Coast, then, or West Coast, what made it change about it then?
Oh, yeah. I won't go into personal reasons, but all I can say is that I was born in the West Coast. So, pretty much, I never even watched PBS Kids until 2008. Because I was like 3 years old at that time.
Okay,
Huh?
I'm
Huh?
I'm
What?
trying to find that break.
What break was it? Is it?
A 2009 one recorded after
Oh,
Thomas
okay.
and
It's a
Friends.
Thomas and Friends program. Oh, and it's the one with the big EI bug or small EI bug?
Well, oh, it's the. It looks like it's this one right there. Here it is. Yeah.
I'll take a look at it once the stream's over or something. Oh, and here's the thing, by the way. You know RTXW wheels?
Here's
What?
the link you were talking about.
What?
2005 copyright.
Oh, and it's the big EI bug or small EI bug, you said.
It kind of looked like the larger one or something.
Yeah, I don't trust the PBS stations I because the 2010 ones sometimes have the small EI bug, even though mostly on my station they have the big one. Although, about when I said I'm going
He's
on vacation,
3 years old then.
it,
Wonder Kids, yes, little people.
wait, what?
Oh, I was answering Wonder Kids Yes, Little People WS 2003's question. Sammy would be 3 years old in that scene in the montage. All right, here you
Okay.
go. Essie, you can continue. Yeah, and I did
Okay,
get the
sure.
interesting thing. All right, go
Uh,
ahead.
any questions? Can you ask me any questions you have on me for Arthur or something, or Thomas and Friends?
Um, did you happen to did you know what was really interesting about the 2003 PBS Kids program break from KBTC recorded after the Arthur episode Elwood City Turns 100? I know the green background had used the fishbowl logo.
To be honest, I was never born in 2003, but I guess you could say, to be honest, I didn't know that the season 7 funding. And what version am I talking about?
Um,
The
the
regular
green
version.
background had the fishbowl logo.
Yeah, but for some reason, the regular version of the season 7 funding used a dash transformation instead of snow globe. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I already answered your question, Wonder Kids. Yes, Little People Loba, yes, 2003, about how old Sammy was, 3 years old.
oh, and you want to know what Arthur episode had the season 10 to 13 funding in the
Maybe
pink and
3 months old when he learns to walk. Okay,
uh,
that would work.
and you want and you want to know something? Back in late 2013, I think I remember watching The Curse of the Grebes and Arthur Changes Gears, and it had the season 10 to 13 funding in the pink background. To be honest, the pink background funding was never even used on later seasons for some reason. Only in season 10. That's it. We never got to see it again.
He would be 3 months
Oh,
old, Wonder Kids, yes, Little People, WS 2003.
mm. Oh, and get ready for this one as well. Back when I was watching Arthur when I was in Dallas one time, you know, when I was in Dallas once, I think I spotted an error on at the end of the episode Feeling Flush and Family Fortune, from season 10. And here's the thing. And here's this error. For some reason, the season 9 modern end credits was used instead of the season 10 credits, which was weird to be honest. I think that's why I stopped watching Arthur episodes from seasons 10 to 13 due to this error. Ugh, sucks. To be honest. Ugh. Huh? Hello?
Um, and you want to know the error I saw when I was watching Francine's Pilfered Paper and Buster Gets Real back in 2009?
Let me guess. The season 9
This,
funding in the yellow pizza background?
yes, that version of the funding surprisingly appeared at both the beginning and end of the episode. Despite it being season 11 episodes, it used the season 9 funding.
Um, hello? Oh dear. Wait. What background? Wait a second. Hold on a second. Um, did Francine's Pilfered Paper and Buster Gets Real in the 2009 airing, did it have these season 11 end credits though?
Yeah,
Okay. It's just, here's the thing. What I just don't understand is that there were a couple errors. There are some errors like for example, The Secret Life of Dogs and Babies. You said that it had that instead of the season 6 end credits with the techno remix, it had the season 12 end credits, which is version 2 with the WGBH Kids logo. And another thing, and one question as well. Do you prefer the WGBH Kids 2009 version or the WGBH Kids 2017 version?
2009.
Oh yeah. I also noticed there was an alternate version WGBH Kids logo, but it was taken by probably my least favorite PBS Kids, well, maybe non-PBS Kids show, Peep in the Big Wide World. Yeah, I don't really like it. There was an alternate version I'm talking about.
Um, I would say Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003. He would be walking at a hospital. All right.
Also, um, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the two-part special Big Brother Binky, I'm pretty sure that the season 10 through 13 funding in the blue pizza background or golden bracelets, because I said this before, the pink one was only used on season 10. I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure it was the golden bracelets.
And um did you find some errors at the end of season 7 episodes of Arthur?
No, because, as far as I know, there hadn't been any errors, but I did find an error at the end of a season 15 episode, Buster's Secret Admirer and the Last King of Lambland. I don't know if that counts really, but after the episode finishes up, strangely, it has the PBS Kids Go promo of Arthur featuring like the last half of season 13, which that promo had been used since 2010, where it was announced that newer Arthur episodes will come on PBS Kids Go, and yeah, I love the PBS Kids Go block. And about seasons 1 through 8 of Arthur, I actually don't mind. I actually don't mind if the PBS Kids logos were changed to Go ones. I actually don't really mind. Just respect my opinion on it because, I actually personally don't mind.
Yeah, but it would be extremely rare Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003 for that to happen. Because lots of people would basically grow up into adults, and that would be more common. Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003. All right.
I think I think to be honest, out of all the season 10 to 13 fundings I seen in the background, I think the blue pizza one was the most common one I seen because it was used in most of the Arthur
Yeah,
episodes
I
from
know what you
season
said,
14.
Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003.
Oh,
It would be extremely rare for that to happen. Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003, because most of the time people would grow up into adults and stuff. So,
wait a
well,
second. Um,
he,
huh?
all
Oh,
right, he would.
never mind.
All right, that would be a better idea. He would walk in a children's gym. All right, here, here you go. You can continue on, SE.
Uh, okay. Oh, and I'm pretty sure if I travel, since I'm going on vacation like June 28th, I'm pretty sure that the PBS station I'll be at, I think it's called East Tennessee PBS. That's the station I'm going to be near at.
Um, do you
Yeah.
remember oh, which Arthur episodes you saw with the purple background of the funding used for seasons 1 through 4 reruns?
Uh, I think Arthur's Treasure Hunt, Arthur's Knee, and I believe, I think Background Blues might have had that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty
Um,
sure it had that, but there was, but huh? What's wrong?
because maybe Sammy would be too young to walk at the children's gym at this point. at 3 months of age. Alright, you can continue on.
Oh man, yeah. So I might record East Tennessee PBS broadcasts because the first time I did a PBS program break, I recorded back in 2017, and I might continue doing it very soon. I don't know. Don't you still have your, do you still have the Arthur program breaks you recorded, but you didn't upload them due to copyright?
I don't have any program breaks at all.
Oh, oh, okay, that's fine. But I might try to see if I can record any. Like, I think I recorded. One time when I went to South Carolina, I think the station was South Carolina Educational Television. I You want to know some of the PBS stations I recorded once? I
Sure, but
recorded for them.
first, I'm going to answer one question real quick. So, Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003, the clip of Sammy learning to walk would be um, him using a walker at a children's gym, and Clever Fox would be there, and I believe Steve Elkins would tape the clip. All right, you can continue on.
Okay, so the PBS stations I recorded are the following: NPT, obviously because it's my main station. Uh, I think I recorded a Kara PBS program break once, just only one because I recorded the ending of the Arthur episode, DW aims high and flaw and order. Uh, and then I think I might have recorded I think I recorded WKNO as well, which is Memphis. You know, Memphis, like I live 200 miles away from Memphis. I think I recorded East Tennessee PBS. And then I believe back in early 2013 when I was at Atlanta, I recorded either Public Broadcasting Atlanta. No, wait. I don't think I wait. I don't know. I think I recorded either GPB or Public Broadcasting Atlanta.
All right,
I
so
think.
Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003, I already answered it. Sammy would walk at a children's gym with his walker, and stuff, and Jeremy Barton has a question of
Ooh,
what
for
PBS
me,
Kids logo DW's Aims High and Flaw and Order used when you recorded those episodes.
I only got to record the ending. But I think it was but I know it was from either 2000, it was from 2013 to 2015, and I'm pretty sure it was the uh care shopping part. I can't remember. I think it was the shopping one. I can't really remember. It's just all the PBS Kids logos are mixed up whenever I watch Arthur. I'm
Well,
pretty
I
sure.
did record a 2013 airing of Buster's Garden of Grief and Through the Looking Glasses, and that had the
Wait,
2013 France logo.
wait, wait, what? You recorded it when PBS Kids Go shut it down at that time?
It was a November 2013 recording of Buster's Garden of Grief and Through the Looking Glasses.
And yeah, um, yeah, I gotta admit, um, I think Buster's Garden of Grief and Through the Looking Glasses was the most common episode I remember watching over and over again. Man, I gotta admit. Also,
And
did you see?
2013 re-airings of The Butler Did What and The Trouble with Trophies actually used the 2013 PBS Kids Beehive logo.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. And yeah, like before, all the season 15 and 14 episodes had the blue background, the blue pizza background, right? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, and to be honest, I'm kind of sad PBS Kids Go shut it down, to be honest, because like it was my favorite block I remember watching as a child, and man, I loved Arthur being on the Go block, and yeah. Oh, and there was a PBS program break recorded Arthur, an Arthur PBS Kids Go program break, which was taken from You Are Arthur, and yes, it did have the season 5 to 6 or just the season 6 funding in the yellow pizza background, and yes, it does have the Go logo on that background since it's a Go rerun, and the PBS Kids Go logo was the Steps bumper.
Oh,
Uh,
are you talking about uh You Are Arthur?
yeah, it was recorded by Peebs.
Yeah. But there is actually a program break recorded on the very last day Arthur aired on PBS Kids before switching to Go, which was from October 10th of 2004.
And
And
it was
and it had the purple background of the funding used for seasons 1 through 4 reruns and the dot transformation logo.
ah yeah, I think I see that one. And I can't remember or not, but what were when was the PBS Kids Go website used? Like when did the PBS Kids Go like website bumper was used?
Probably when season 9 started airing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because some people say it was 2005, but how come Arthur then like how come the first half of season 9 came out late December 2004? Since I mostly grew up with season 4. No, season 9.
Alright.
Which season did you grow up with of
I
Arthur?
mostly grew up with episodes from seasons 1 through 8,
Oh
since I was
yeah.
born in 2000.
Yeah.
Um, I would say Clever Wonder Kids, Yes Little People, WS 2003. Clever Fox would actually hold Sammy in position and not let go of
Classic era.
him because he's still learning to walk. All right. Um, and Jeremy Barton, I believe Spanglish would have the 2004 uh button logo in the Spanglish airing. Either that or standard PBS logo. If and what is the rating for it, Jeremy? All right, here we go. Um, yes,
Um.
and I did see the question and answered it. Um,
Oh. Um. So never mind. So here's the thing about this. Didn't any other like season 10 episodes of Arthur that had the blue pizza background besides DW Ames High, What's Cooking, Operation DW, and yeah, what were some of the other season 10 episodes that had that?
Happy Anniversary used it.
Oh, yeah. I was assuming it was the pink background, but apparently it wasn't. The only time I got to see the pink one was on The Curse of the Grebes and Arthur Changes Gears.
And Unfinished and DW Bossy Boots had this season 10 funding with the golden bracelet background.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember seeing it one time. I think I saw it. To be honest, I thought the golden bracelets for the season 10 to 13 funding were only used on season 11, but apparently they were used on season 10, 12, and 13. And yeah. You ever seen any eras of Arthur that you recorded back in 2009 to 2010? Like, like, was there any season 2 episodes of Arthur you recorded or something?
No, none of the episodes I recorded were from season 2. I did record one season 1 episode, though,
Oh, okay.
and it was Arthur's birthday and Francine Frensky Superstar. And that actually had the season 7 through 8 funding used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the green background.
Yeah, I never seen the green background on the season 7 funding for seasons 1 through 4 reruns ever. I only got
And
to
then
see
it
either
had the
yellow.
2004 stepping logo after that.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure. I think I remember I saw a video once you told me, and it had like the last few seconds of Kiss and Tell, and you did say it had the season 8 funding in the yellow pizza background. Like the last season 8 episodes used the yellow background, I believe.
The
Kiss and
second to
Tell.
last one, but the very last one actually had the purple one, Bighorns George and Bleep.
No, no, I mean Kiss and Tell is actually the last episode to use the yellow pizza background for the season 8 funding. That's what I meant.
Yeah. And then it had the 2004 button logo at the end.
Oh yeah, I think I do remember that. And also, I just noticed something as well. When I
Pick a
record,
Car, Any Car actually used the green background in the 2008 program break.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think. I mean, if despite being born in 2005, I think Pick a Car, Any Car, Jenna's Bedtime Blues might have had the season 7 funding in the yellow background, but only on PBS Kids reruns because PBS Kids Go reruns had either green or purple.
The
I
PBS Kids Go rerun of Pick a Car, Any Car, and Jenna's Bedtime Blues had the green one in the PBS Kids Go reruns.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. And
And
and did you know that the two-part special, The Great McGrady, had the golden bracelets background for the season 10 to 13 funding? Because I can't tell, because like the only issue I have with seasons 12 to 13, the only issue I have with
well, let's just say Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003 that Clever Fox and Sammy that Clever Fox is holding Sammy's hand to keep him in position without
oh,
falling. All right, continue on.
also, did you know there were some rare PBS Kids Go logos that appeared on Arthur? Like there were some rare ones, like the turning wheel bumper, because that was one of the most rare PBS Kids Go logos I've seen on Arthur, to be honest. Because most of the time I've either seen, because most of the time I've seen the Bubbles one, the bicycle one, or the email. Those were the ones I seen at the end of Arthur. Can you ask me any questions on Arthur or something?
Sure, but first
Huh?
I have to answer one question. Sammy would be using
Sure.
his walker by like grabbing it with one hand, and then baby honey would, or and then Sammy would hold, and then Clever Fox would hold Sammy's hand on the other. All right, and I recorded the I recorded the season 3 episodes. What scared Sue Ellen? and Clarissa is cracked, there was something really interesting that happened in that airing. At the beginning, it contained the season 3 funding with the yellow background, but at the end, it had the green one.
You mean the season 7 funding for seasons 1 through 4 reruns?
Yes.
Is that what you meant? Yeah. I don't think like I said before, I've never seen the season 7 funding in the green one before. Ever. The only time
He
I
would be
got to
like,
see.
Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003, he would be like, it's okay, take your time. That's what Clever Fox would be like. Alright.
Oh yeah.
Now that that's settled
Man,
out,
you want to know
um,
to be honest,
what were you gonna
man.
say again?
Man, I think I've watched the two-part special 15, and the reason it's called 15 is because it's the first episode of season 15, which was kind of a funny joke if you ask me. Two-part special 15. Did you ever
Sammy
like
would
watch that
actually be
episode or something?
silent. Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003.
Oh,
Anyway, Essie, you can continue on.
oh.
You can continue on.
What's that?
You can continue
Oh,
on
okay.
with this story.
It's just something. I think something just weird. Yeah, sure. Oh, here's something interesting. Uh, so about the two-part special 15 of Arthur, you know, the premiere episode season 15. Huh?
What Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003, I said that Sammy would actually be silent when he is walking. Alright, you can continue on, SE.
Sorry. Okay. So, you want to know something interesting? The two-part special 15.
I think you told me that it had the 2004 to 2009 website bumper audio.
Yeah. But how would you like the idea if the 2004 to 2009 website bumper audio was used on only two-part specials like Big Brother Binky, Happy Anniversary, and The Great McGrady? How would you like that idea?
Cool. Alright. Mr. Steve would also be silent. Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003. Alright. Now, what did you think of what, Essie?
What do you think of the idea of having this would happen on only two-part specials, but how would you like the idea of the 2004 to 2009 website bumper audio playing in either the season 13 end credits, season 11, and season 10? Not season 9 and 12 since they don't have a two-part special.
Okay.
Oh. Huh? What's that?
Okay, that clip would be like 3 seconds. Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to continue talking to SE. And,
So, yeah.
let's say,
How would you like?
alright. Last thing. Alright. So, let's
Oh
say
dear.
that Skittles would be swimming before that clip comes. Alright. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to continue talking to SE.
So, yeah. How would you like the idea of only two-part specials, Big Brother Binky, Happy Anniversary, and Great McGrady, having the season 9 through 12 website bumper playing in the credits, just like the two-part special 15? Oh,
Alright. And then maybe after Sammy's part, the 19, and then after Sammy's part, there would be
Oh dear, I think I have to get
clips of
going
Babur
because
skiing. Alright,
I have to go because someone's gonna pick because I'm gonna get picked up very soon. So see ya. Yeah, yeah.
okay. Okay, Jeremy Barton. Now, according to the article I wrote, what's interesting about the Columbia TriStar of Arthur goes to the doctor, according to the link, Jeremy. And Jeremy Barton said it had the Columbia TriStar, that Arthur's celebration is the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo for the VHS, and still uses the CTW semicircle logo, and surprisingly uses the season 3 funding just like the Sony Wonder release. Alright? Has the 2000 home video logo with DVD despite being a 2002 DVD because the VHS is from September 2001, and it has the louder phaser sounds in Arthur Goes to the Doctor. But what about the end? But what about what's interesting about Arthur Goes to the Doctor at the very end of the Dragon Tales episode, right after the release of Arthur's Celebration, which was the last one to use the CTW logo. To be honest, I kind of liked everything about the request email you sent. Personally, don't have a favorite, but that would be great. That would be great, SE. And it makes its first appearance on there. Now, what is interesting about the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Money Matters? Compared to other releases with Season 2 episodes of Dragon Tales, to be exact. Yes, I did. Pretty cool list. This is the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo and the anti-piracy. The Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo and the anti-piracy screen, it has the Dash logo. In the Dragon Tales portion, it has the Dash logo, but the Arthur portion would have the Dash Transformation logo. Isn't that right? So the 1999 Dash logo is in the Dragon Tales portion, and the Dash Transformation logo in the Arthur portion. Now, what is interesting about the Columbia TriStar version of The Boy with His Head in the Clouds, the 2006 release? Okay. Well, maybe this article can help. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah? Okay. And they would also use this. And Jeremy Barton, also due to the fact that the tapes are from January 2001, it would also have the CTW semicircle logo intact in the Dragon Tales episode. Is that right? And it would actually use the 1999 Dash logo in both Arthur portions and Dragon Tales portions, both with correct audio. Well, maybe the music, maybe the music video or channel something before the interview, they could appear. It was a pretty great block, to be honest. Yeah. It's the 2006 Sony Pictures Family Fun trailer. And do you want to know which Arthur releases would have the Dash logo in the Dragon Tales portion for the Columbia TriStar releases? The Arthur Goes to Hollywood, Arthur's Scary Stories, Arthur's Storybook, Arthur's Mystery Files, let's see. Arthur Goes to Hollywood, Arthur's Scary Stories, Arthur's Storybook, Arthur's Mystery Files, Arthur Goes to the Doctor, Arthur's Great Summer, Arthur's Family Fun, Arthur Cracks the Case, Arthur's Chicken Pox, Arthur's Money Matters, Arthur's Tooth, Arthur's Computer Adventure, Arthur's First Crush, Arthur Loses His Marbles, The Boy with His Head in the Clouds, and Arthur's Club Rules. Oh. Here you go. The Wiggles, yes, Paw Patrol, no. So what did you think of the list of the Arthur titles with the Dash logo in the Dragon Tales portion? So now that I told you the list, what are the titles? What are the Arthur titles with the Dash logo?
Yeah, I'm here.
Dragon Tales. Hey there. The Wiggles, yes, Paw Patrol, no. I have something cool I want to, like, show you. So it's a list I sent. Wonder Kids, yes, little. It's a list I sent. The Wiggles, yes, Paw Patrol, no.
Do you have Arthur's Big Hit DVD?
No, I don't.
But how come you didn't get?
I mostly have the 2002 to 2005 titles of Arthur from Sony Wonder.
I have Arthur's Pet Ball.
Oh, as a matter of fact,
You have that DVD too.
yes. Maybe it's best.
What was your opinion on Arthur's Big Hit episode?
Probably not one of the best Arthur episodes, in my opinion, because it was a horrible way to start season 4. Me. You don't have to send me the email, but maybe you could just ask them yourself.
The email about what?
No, I was talking to Wonder Kids, yes, little people, WS 2003. I was saying, you don't have to.
I have. So, use the Magic Pumpkin DVD.
Isn't it strange that all of the Teletubbies releases have the Dash logo at the beginning,
Yeah.
and they don't have the dot logo?
When some of it did, but it did not. Here's Christmas in the Warner Home Video. The Paramount version was hard to buy.
The problem with that DVD is the audio is out of sync.
I know.
It's corrected in the Paramount version, though.
Here's Go Exercise for the Teletubbies. Yeah, Brandon Barney uploaded the Teletubbies Christmas in the Snow on YouTube with fixed audio.
Yeah, and I would say Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003. It's just a montage of dogs of different breeds walking. And some eating their dog food as well.
Got Baby Animals 2000.
Which was actually the first Teletubbies release on DVD.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be cool if Big Hug and Bedtime Stories and Lullabies got DVD releases?
Yep.
Along with Nursery Rhymes and Favorite Things.
Yep. It's the disc. Here's Boo.
Cool. Hey, I have an idea. How about some releases of the Teletubbies releases use the dot logo at the beginning for those that haven't been released on DVD, like Nursery Rhymes, Favorite
Yeah,
Things,
that would
Funny
be
Day, Big Hug, Bedtime Stories, and Lullabies, having the dot logo at the beginning before the DVD menu.
That would be good.
Cool idea.
Yeah.
All of them are cool ideas. Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003.
Here's What's That?
What was your opinion on...
What?
What was your opinion on some Dragon Tales episodes like Big Funky Cloud?
Not that very good. It's not that very good in my opinion. Though my favorite part was when started to cry. That was my only favorite part of the episode.
Hey, the Wiggles Yes Paw Patrol No, do you happen to know the closing to the DVD of Arthur's Big Hit?
No, I don't yet. No, I don't. Here's look, DVD. You have that. You have this DVD.
Oh, yeah, the Paramount version of
Yep.
the DVD. What's
Okay.
different about this version compared to the Warner Brothers version in terms of the cover?
Yep. Here's the... This is...
And obviously, the Warner Home Video logo is absent on the Paramount copy.
Yep.
And look, that Baby Sun sticker is absent on the Warner Brothers copy.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that all of the Warner Brothers DVD releases only use the regular Warner Home Video logo and not
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
with the byline?
But I could have sworn some of it did. Use the 2002 version.
It would be like, ooh, I missed you guys, Tommy T and Darby Dog.
Here's the Warner Home Video version of Ooh.
Now, what is different about this and the Paramount copy.
And there's no baby son in this one. And Dipsy Law Power over there. Take a look at this. In the Paramount version, Dipsy's on the bottom left, Poe's on the middle, Lala's on the top right. Dipsy's right there, Lala's over there, and Poe's right there.
Do you happen to have the Warner Brothers version of Here Come the Teletubbies, or only the Paramount
Only the
version?
Paramount version. Here's Naughty Nunu. What was your opinion on the reboot version of the Teletubbies?
Not as good as the original.
I do have some reboot DVDs,
That Sony Pictures released,
Yep.
right?
which the tempo is slowed down and the pitch is lower. The DVD slowed down a bit and the pitch is lowered too.
Oh
On the
no, Essie, you were not rude at all.
I'm not rude at all.
Alright.
Who are you talking to?
I was telling SE, the DVD and VHS collector and program breaker 20K5, answering his question.
Here's all together Teletubbies.
Isn't it weird that the VHS versions of the 2004 to 2006 Teletubbies releases used the wrong audio in the Dash logo?
Yeah, it's weird. But
With
sounds
the
pretty
exception
good.
of one of the 2004 releases that Warner Brothers released.
Yep.
Which was, Springtime Surprises and Magical Moments.
The
That
Paramount
had the
version's
correct
more
audio.
rare than the Warner Brothers copy of VHS version of that. The Paramount version is more rare than the Warner Home Video version.
I believe it had the season 4 end credits.
Here's all fall.
I wonder which Arthur titles you have on DVD.
I have Arthur Writes the Story, Arthur's Pet Business, Arthur's Teacher Trouble, Arthur's Lost Library Book, Arthur's Snow Day, Arthur's Family Fun, Arthur Saves the Day, Arthur's Pet Follies I have, Parents Are from Pluto, DW Thinks Big, Arthur the Good Sport, Arthur Cracks the Case, Arthur's School of Hard Knocks, Arthur's Double Dare, and Arthur's First Sleepover.
Now, which of the Arthur titles had the dash transformation one, and which ones had the dot transformation one?
Arthur the Good Sport, Arthur's Snow Day, Arthur's Pet Follies, Arthur Cracks the Case, and Arthur's Family Fun, and can't think of. I don't know. Do you know?
And believe it or not, I have this DVD of Arthur's too.
Yep.
And you are not going to believe what PBS Kids logo
The
appears.
fishbowl logo.
Yep, you are correct. I'm surprised that none of the releases of Arthur used the snow globe variant at all. Speaking of Arthur, the Wiggles Yes Paw Patrol No, what do you think of this link?
Yeah, that's a good link. The
Well, what
Columbia
is the link about?
Dragon Tales episodes on Columbia TriStar / Sony Pictures releases of Arthur. That
Now-
looks pretty good.
Now, what does it say for the episodes for the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Tasty Treats?
The Dragon Tales episode Crash Landings and the Big Cake Mix Up.
Didn't those episodes fit?
I think it did.
And what about Arthur's best friends?
Features the Dragon Tales episodes To Fly with Dragons and the Force of Darkness. In the Sesame Workshop logo. Here's the CTW audio.
What did you think of that error?
That was pretty hilarious.
Oh, and what about Arthur's celebration?
Episodes Tales You Lose and Calling Dr. Zack.
No, that was Arthur Goes to the Doctor.
Well, that was Arthur's Not a Problem, or It's Unhappy Birthday, Dragon Drop, Chassis Loves the Parade. Those were pretty good.
And what's interesting about that release?
It's pretty good.
But what's
it's a
interesting as
CTW
far as the contents?
The CTW semicircle logo.
Makes its
Well-
last appearance.
Yep.
And what about Arthur's famous friends?
Features Zack the Beanstalk, Feet on Her Feet.
And what's
With the
interesting about the
1993
2003
Columbia
DVD
TriStar Home
release?
Video 1993 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo.
So isn't it interesting that a 2003 DVD would have a 1993 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo?
Yeah.
And what about the CTW logo? Does that appear as well?
Yeah.
Oh, and what about Arthur Goes to Hollywood?
Features Not Separated at Birth, Kuiper Chepsel.
And what's interesting about that release for 2003 DVD of Arthur Goes
They-
to Hollywood?
Keeps the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo, 1993 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo.
Oh, and what about Arthur's Scary Stories?
It used the 1997 Children's Television Workshop logo, 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo,
With the word DVD.
with the word DVD at the bottom.
And what about the episodes?
The Ortiz the Light and the Ogling Dragling.
So, do you want to know which of the Arthur releases would have the Dash logo in the Dragon Tales portion?
Yeah.
So, they would be Arthur Goes to Hollywood, Arthur's Scary Stories, Arthur's Storybook, Arthur's Mystery Files, Arthur Goes to the Doctor, Arthur's Great Summer, Arthur's Family Fun, Arthur Cracks the Case, Arthur's Chicken Pox, Arthur's Money Matters, Arthur's Tooth, Arthur's Computer Adventure, Arthur's First Crush, Arthur Loses His Marbles, The Boy with His Head in the Clouds, and Arthur's Club Rules. Would use the Dash logo in the Dragon Tales portion.
Yep. That would be pretty cool.
Now, what's interesting about the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Money Matters, and what are the episodes on there?
One Big Wish and Breaking Up His Heart's Due.
But what's different about that release containing those episodes compared to We Can Work It Out?
And only uses the 1999 Dash logo at the end of the season 2. And
But what about We Can Work It Out compared to
it
that?
uses the dot logo.
So what did you think of Arthur's Money Matters using the Dash logo after the season 2 funding for those episodes, just like the TV airings?
It would be pretty nice.
Oh, and what about what's interesting about the Arthur's Perfect Christmas Columbia TriStar release.
It
The
uses
DVD.
Chetzel's Magic Comic Book, In My Way, and Snow Whale. And it uses the 1997 Children's Television Workshop logo and the 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo with DVD.
Oh, and what about Arthur's best? What about Arthur Goes to the Doctor?
He uses Tales You Lose and Calling Dr. Zach. I just said it. He'd use 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo with DVD at the bottom.
And what about the logo at the end?
He uses the Sesame Works.
The first
Nice.
release to use it.
Sesame Workshop logo with green roof and blue house on the season 1 episode.
And what about Arthur's pet business?
It contains I Believe in Me and My Baby Birdie.
And what's
Right.
interesting about the release?
It uses
What's shown in parentheses?
shown season 2 of Dragon Tales premiered in June 2001 on television. Only containing Dragon Tales episodes from season 1 until September 2nd, 2003. Beginning
Isn't that interesting?
pretty interesting, yes.
And what about the Sesame Workshop logo in season 2?
Purple roof and green house logo.
Well, do you know the closing to Arthur Loses His Marbles? Because if not, SE can tell you about it.
No, I forgot.
So what is interesting about the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur Goes on a Field Trip?
I think Arthur Loses Marbles has just 2 of us in Cowboy Max. The November 1st, 2005 release. The last one contains Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer from 2004.
Now, what's interesting about the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur Goes on a Field Trip?
I'm trying to use this Dragon Tales episodes of talk of That's My Mom. Just talking to like 11,000 on StreamYard. Like 11,000 on StreamYard. That was my mom.
All right. So what?
It uses drag and drop, and Cassie loves the parade. Except it uses the animated Sesame Workshop with green roof and blue house, compared to Arthur's Celebration, where it uses Children's Television Workshop logo. It also includes a season 3 episode called All Together Now and a season 2 episode called Teamwork. The season 1 episodes of Dragon Tales on the DVDs from the 2005 contains Kellogg's Frosted Flakes speech commercial, because the episodes were meant to be included on the VHS release, but were not included. The DVD from May 10, 2005 would only contain both of season 3, a repeat of season 2, and the on-screen Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo.
All right. Now, what is interesting about the Columbia TriStar version of Parents Are from Pluto?
I'm just trying to figure. It features the Dragon Tales episodes Follow the Dots and the Smashing Success, beginning with this and other pieces from June 8, 2004. they would all contain previews at the beginning. And the June 8, 2004 releases would contain the Dragon Tales episodes in a low tone.
Oh, well, I think you just read the episodes for Arthur's Money Matters, but what else is interesting about Arthur's Money Matters besides the episodes?
This releases all the other releases of Season 2 of Dragon Tales episodes would contain the 1999 PBS Kids dot logo instead, whereas DVDs from Season 1 and Season 3 often rotate the 1999 PBS Kids logos around, with some containing the 1999 PBS Kids Dash logo, and some containing the 1999 PBS Kids dot logo. The February 1st, 2005 releases are the first releases to contain only one preview, and last releases to be released on VHS have the Columbia TriStar Home Video Home Entertainment logo on the packaging and disc art, and only contain Dragon Tales episodes from Season 1 and Season 2, because Season 3 did not air on television yet at the time until 20 days later.
Wow. And what about the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Music Medley?
Dragon Tales episodes 2, Season 1 episodes Bad Cheer Day and a whole lot of maracas going on. The previews are slightly updated on the October 5th, 2004 releases, as the Swan Princess Collection trailer is still used, just like the June 8th and August 3rd, 2004 releases, but the Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer from 2004 is used, containing some of the same shows, but Bear in the Big Blue House is replaced with the Berenstain Bears 2003 series in the trailer, compared to the June 8th and August 3rd, 2004 releases that contained the Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer from 2002 with Bear in the Big Blue House in the trailer, unlike the other October 5th, 2004 releases, which used the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment with the bells tolling. DVD music. Arthur's Music Medley contains a special version of the logo where not only to do he does it contain the bells tolling, but it also contains some added instruments like brass, woodwinds, drums, and cymbals, just like the 2004 DVDs of the fan-made Arthur film from 1999 called Buster's Big Movie. Buster Leads the Band. The October 5th releases are also the last releases to use the original FBI warning before switching over to the FBI anti-piracy warning.
Wow. And what about the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur, It's Only Rock and Roll?
It contains Dragon Tales 2 Season 1 episodes, The Greatest Show in Dragonland, and preparing according to the instructions. Interestingly, the DVD contains 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo twice. The version has the logo with the VHS music plays before the DVD menu, and the second time it appears, it contains as a rock and roll version of the regular Bells DVD music.
Wow. And so what about Arthur the music video?
It contains Dragon Tales 2 Season 1 episodes, Pigment of Your Imagination, and Zach's Song. The 2002 DVD uses the 1993 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo instead of the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo, as a result of using recycled mastering from the 1999 VHS, and also keeps the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo as a result.
And I think Jeremy Barton, it was because they were meant to include it, but they forgot to include it for some reason, and they had to choose 4 episodes for the DVD to make up for lost time. So, What about Arthur's storybook?
Dragon Tales Season 2, Season 1 episodes, Pictures of Worth 1,000 Words, and 1,000 Words in the Talons Pool. This and Arthur's Mystery Files are the last Arthur VHS releases to contain the 1993 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo at the beginning.
Wow. Because it was released in January 2001, and it wasn't changed to Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment until April. And what about the Columbia TriStar version of
what?
DW Rides Again?
I'm trying to. Dragon Tales Season 2, Season 3 episodes, Sky Stalker, and Making Fun. Like Season 2, Season 3 uses the Sesame Workshop, Purple Roof, and Greenhouse logo as well. But while Season 2 had the Columbia TriStar Television logo, Season 3 had the Sony Pictures Television logo instead.
Oh. And, what about DW Thinks Big?
Dragon Tales 2 Season 1 episodes, Not a Problem in Orbit's Unhappy Birthday. This release updates the contents and uses the animated Sesame Workshop green roof and blue house logo on this release compared to Arthur's Celebration, which used the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo instead. Also, the Dragon Tales episodes on the release. This release are low tone, unlike Arthur's Celebration, where it's in the normal tone.
So, what was your thought on the Dragon Tales releases, on the Dragon Tales episodes being in low tone on the Arthur releases from June 8, 2004?
It would be weird. Would not like it very much at all.
And, what about Arthur's Family Vacation?
It contains Dragon Tales episodes. Zack takes a dive in Under the Weather. The episodes are in low pitch.
And, so, isn't the Dragon Tales episodes on the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Snow Day, did they actually fit really well? If so, what are the episodes?
I think it did. It features snow dragons and the Furies out on this one.
Didn't that fit?
Yeah, that fit, but not the Furies out on this.
Snow dragons fit.
Yeah.
Oh, and what about Arthur's Family Fun?
Contains Dragon Tales 2 Season 1 episodes, Quibbling Siblings, which was not good in your opinion, and Weezy's Hairballs from January 14th, 2003 to May 10th, 2005. All Arthur DVDs. This would contain the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling Bell DVD. Here's with the exception of like a few Arthur's famous friends, who like Arthur's famous friends and Arthur Goes to Hollywood, which was released on the same day as this. But these two titles contained recycling mastering from the 2000 VHS releases instead.
Wouldn't it make sense for the 2003 DVD reprint of Arthur's Famous Friends using the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo from 1993 due to using recycled mastering from the 2000 VHS, because the home entertainment logo would not make any sense?
I don't know. What did you say?
I said didn't it make sense for the 2003 DVD of Arthur's Famous Friends, due to using recycled mastering from the VHS release from 2000, using the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo instead of the Home Entertainment logo?
It didn't make any sense. Maybe not. I don't know. Did it?
Yeah, mostly because it used the Season 4 funding for the Arthur releases, and on TV, when the Arthur releases had the Season 4 funding, the Dragon Tales releases had the Kellogg's Rice Krispies Bird's Nest and Kellogg's Frosted Flakes school commercials and the CTW logo. And how did you feel about this? Most of the releases with the Season 3 episodes only contained new episodes of Dragon Tales from Season 3, and not a repeat of the Season 2 episode, unlike the TV airings.
I think it was pretty nice.
Like, what about, like, on The Boy, what about, on
On what?
Nerves of Steel?
Peaches Feliz Cumpleaños, Los Feliz Cumpleaños, and also Enrique and Down the Drain.
Compared to the TV airings, which Feliz Cumpleaños Enrique was paired with a re-airing of On Thin Ice.
It would be used that. It would be really weird.
It would be weird how they reused it.
Yeah.
And so what does it say in, like, parentheses for, like, Arthur's Celebration? I know the episodes were read. Alright. Okay. Hey, Jeremy Barton. What did you think of the idea for Arthur's Celebration in terms of what logo is being used? Maybe. Wouldn't it make sense? Wouldn't it make sense for the semicircle logo to appear since Season 2 did not air yet at that time? As the Sesame Workshop logo would not make any sense for Arthur's Celebration? This is also the case for the Dragon Tales releases Keep on Trying and Let's Play Together, which were released in March of 2001, and they had the CTW logo as well. Now, what's different about Arthur Goes to the Doctor Columbia TriStar release compared to Arthur Celebration as far as the release dates and if Season 2 was airing at that time or not? Oh, and what about Arthur's storybook and Arthur's mystery files, Jeremy? May 2001 for Celebration with CTW semicircle logo, and Doctor has Sesame Workshop Blue House Green Roof logo and released in September 2001, 3 months after Season 2 started airing. Okay. But what about the VHS versions of Arthur's storybook? What about the VHS version of Arthur's storybook and Arthur's mystery files, on the other hand? Oh. And, did Also, so Jeremy Barton, so what title were you talking about that had the home video logo with the word home entertainment at the bottom instead of DVD? I think Brett Wilson's trying to ask Jeremy Barton about what's interesting about the boy with his head in the clouds. Actually, Arthur's Storybook and Arthur's Mystery Files, the VHS releases and the the VHS releases of Arthur's Storybook and Arthur's Mystery Files would say Columbia TriStar Home Video on the packaging. Oh, but can you think of one that has the logo with the word home entertainment at the bottom, but with the softer phaser sounds? I believe it has the Go website for the end credits from season 6 with the 2004 copyright. The Kitio promo, art for funding, and the Chuck E. Cheese's commercial with the Avenger Chuck on there. The Sony Wonder Online bumper and DVD menu. Now, how would you... I think the home video... Yeah. Oh. And how would you feel if the VHS version of Arthur's Scary Stories used the 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo instead of the 1993 one? Because it was released in August of 2000, the same day as Adventures in Dragonland, Big Brave Adventures, Let's All Share, and You Can Do It. How would you feel if that logo was used on that Arthur release, even though the Dragon Tales release is released on the same day used the 1993 logo for the VHS releases? And it would have the... Yeah. Wouldn't it make sense for that logo to appear instead of the 1993 logo since Halloween can have loud noises? Now, what about Arthur's Perfect Christmas? The Columbia TriStar version. Hey, Jeremy, did the DVD of Jackie Chan the Prisoner say Columbia TriStar Home Video or Home Entertainment on the packaging and disc art? Oh, okay. Actually, it would have the 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo. Yeah, the 1989 one. Now, Jeremy Barton, what is interesting about the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo on the VHS version of Our for Scary Stories compared to the DVD version? What is Jackie Chan the Prisoner rated R for? Lots of strong language? And what about the VHS and DVD version of Arthur's Perfect Christmas, Jeremy? Actually, you know what? I was thinking the VHS of Arthur's Perfect Christmas can have the 1993 Columbia TriStar home video logo before the previews on it. So Jeremy Barton, here's what I think. Here's what I thought of. Here's what I think. Here's what I thought of, Jeremy. You want to hear it? So the VHS of Arthur's Perfect Christmas would have the 1993 Columbia TriStar home video logo before the previews start, but then after the Hi-Fi Stereo logo is used, it would use the 2000 home video logo with the word home video at the bottom. What did you think of that idea? Loud. With the loud sounds. Now, what's different about the Columbia TriStar VHS version and DVD version of Arthur Goes to the Doctor and Arthur's Best School Days? The DVD of Arthur Goes to the Doctor would have the louder phaser sounds. And the word DVD at the bottom. School Days DVD would have the soft sounds, and Goes to the Doctor would have the loud sounds. Okay, Jeremy. Now, what is interesting about the VHS version and the DVD version of Arthur, It's Only Rock and Roll?
Hi, Mamacita.
The VHS and DVD version both have the home entertainment logo with VHS music before either the previews or DVD menu. And before the special starts, a rock version of the regular Bells music plays with an electric guitar replacing an acoustic guitar. Okay, so do you know what is different about the VHS version of Arthur's Best Friends compared to the DVD version of Arthur's Best Friends? The VHS has the VHS music, while the DVD has the Tolling Bells DVD music, and this goes for other 2003 to 2005 releases that do not use recycled masters from 1999 to 2001 releases. Oh, and what about the end of the VHS release and DVD release? It actually wouldn't be until the October 2004 releases that would use the Tolling Bells DVD music on the Arthur releases. And what's interesting about what happens at the end of the VHS release of Arthur's Best Friends compared to the DVD version at the very end of Arthur's Famous Friends of Arthur's Best Friends after the Dragon Tales episodes end. And now what is interesting about the 2002 releases using the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo on the DVD compared to the 2003 to 2005 releases? Except for Art for It's Only Rock and Roll, which has the VHS music before the DVD menu. Did you like the idea of the DVD of Art for It's Only Rock and Roll using the VHS music in the home entertainment logo instead of the regular Bell's DVD music? Because no DVD release from Columbia TriStar in the US would use the VHS music on the DVDs. Are there any 2001 releases from Columbia TriStar that used the Tolling Bells DVD music on the DVD releases? Or wouldn't it be until 2002 where they used it? So what were your thoughts on Art for It's Only Rock and Roll using the VHS music in the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo before the DVD menu, rather than the DVD music? Okay. Yeah. Do you happen to have any releases of Columbia TriStar from 2000 on DVD that have the 1993 Columbia TriStar home video logo on there? Do you happen to have any DVD releases of Columbia TriStar from 2000 that have the soft phaser sounds on there? In the Columbia TriStar home video logo with DVD at the bottom, that is. I was asking you, do you have any Columbia TriStar DVDs from 2000 that have the Columbia TriStar home video logo with DVD on it, but with the softer phaser sounds? Because I know most of them had the louder phaser sounds when they were released in 2000, to be exact. Oh. I was wondering if you could think of a Dragon Tales DVD release that has the 2000 home video logo with the word home entertainment logo at the bottom being released in February 2001. And it would be a release containing one of the episodes would be Roller Coaster Dragon, or I would say St. Elmo's Fire would have, mostly because they took out the old style end credits. St. Elmo's Fire would have the standard PBS logo. The two Weekend at Bernie's films would use transformation logos. The first one using dot transformation, the second one using dash transformation. Call Me Claus would actually air in December 2000 and would use the dot transformation logo as well. And St. Elmo's Fire would use the 1998 PBS woman in deep red shirt. I have to agree with you on that. Oh, Call Me Claus would use the dot transformation logo and air in December 2001. Yeah. Yeah, and we used the 1998 PBS red shirt logo. How would you feel about the more intense rated R films with lots of violence and everything using the PBS logo with the red shirt, the deep red shirt? And the ones from rated R that are not as intense, only containing language, using the one with the blue shirt. And I'd say the Look Who's Talking films would use the 1999 Dash logo as well. Hey, SE, do you want to go back to the stream? I'll send you a link to it. Good. Okay. Hey, Jeremy, could you please, maybe think of one Dragon Tales DVD release that would have the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo from 2000 with the word Home Entertainment logo at the bottom and being released in February 2001? It would be one of the best of box sets, like the best of Zack and Wheezy to be exact. Sure, I would like to know something. Well, I may already know this. Only Season 14 and 15 contained a blue background. Oh, and what about one G-rated film? Actually, you know what? I was thinking maybe it could have 8 episodes instead of 5. The other 3 being Quibbling Siblings, Calling Dr. Zack, and Zack Takes a Dive. How would you feel about 8 episodes instead of 5? Yeah. I was thinking maybe, hey Jeremy, how would you feel about one intense, one rated G film using a standard PBS logo due to the fact that it hasn't really been airing it, like Song of the South being that film using it. Yeah. So, Quibbling Siblings would actually be the first episode on there. How would you feel about it being the first episode on the best of Zack and Wheezy? So, how would it open and close with? Now, this would actually be the 3rd volume in the Best of series. The first one would be the Best of Ord, and the second one would be the Best of Cassie. Oh. I would say the 2001 TV airings of The Man Called Flintstone would definitely use the Dash Transformation logo. Now, Volume 3 uses the dot variant of the logo. What did you think of the PBS Kids logo I bought up for The Man Called Flintstone? The 2001 airing of that film. Well, that's because they're DVD releases anyway. DVD releases. That's because they're DVD releases as well. And these best of titles would only be released on DVD and not VHS. Now keep in mind, the best of releases have 8 episodes instead of 5. So how would the DVD of the best of Zack and Wheezy open and close with? Remember what I told you? It would not have the 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo with the word DVD at the bottom, even though it is released in February 2001. It instead is a different version of the 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo that is also shown on Jackie Chan the Prisoner. And it would be released February 6th, or February 6th of 2001. Now there are yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. The second one's more intense. And what about the closing? The last few seconds of calling Dr. Zach. Why not have the CPW logo appear? Oh, okay. Dash logo would appear. Oh. And how would you feel if the Best of Ord was released on May 9th? Alright.
Hey, I'm back.
So, SE, do you mind if I send you a link and talk about the Columbia
Yeah.
TriStar releases of those Arthur titles?
I checked it, and
what did you think? What did you think?
okay. Man,
Oh.
just came back from walking. Sorry about that.
So what did you think of that link?
It was nice. I have to admit, it's really nice. But I couldn't really find the Dragon Tail episodes.
But do you know what is interesting about the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Celebration?
What is it?
If you want, you can look at the article, and it will tell you what's interesting about each release.
Oh, okay. Oh, what's interesting about Arthur's First Sleepover, by the way? Like, any changes you made?
Alright. The changes that would be made is the Arthur funding would start with the Juicy Juice commercial, but instead of going to the funding again, it would go straight to the Teddy Grahams commercial after the Juicy Juice commercial is done, and then the Chuck E. Cheese's ad, and then the Post Alphabets ad as an additional sponsor.
Okay, that's better. Definitely a lot better than the funding.
But it would still
script,
contain
like,
the green
that's probably
background
the
with
worst.
dash transformation.
Okay, that's what I want. That's what I guess I wanted.
But do you know what's interesting about the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Celebration? I just sent a link to it, and it will tell you what's interesting.
Hold on. I got it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, I think I'm here. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad.
So what is interesting
Couldn't
about
really see it properly.
the Arthur Celebration
Arthur
Columbia
Celebration.
TriStar release as far as what it reads?
So let me check. Here it is. So, what's interesting? The DVD contains the 2000 Columbia TriStar home video logo with the word DVD at the bottom, instead of the Columbia TriStar home entertainment logo. I think that's it.
But there's more
I think
to
that's
it.
all
Like,
I read.
and
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna read a lot more, to be honest.
it says it also
Take a look at the rest later.
it also includes it says it also includes the 1987 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo intact from the VHS.
Okay. It's known as the Sesame Workshop logo, right?
Well, yeah, but this. All right. So, what did you find interesting about the season 11 episodes Phony Fern and Brain Shocking Secret?
Wait, Phony Friend and Brain
Yeah.
Shocking Secret? Well, to be honest, I think when I was watching season 11 as a child, I found, I think after the Chuck E. Cheese's commercial, the 2012 version, there was a black screen that lasted a bit longer for some reason.
And then the season 11 funding with the blue background, huh?
Blue pizza background. Yeah.
And believe it or not, I've watched those episodes on TV back in 2009. They had the PBS Kids Go laptop logo, just like on modern airings of Cyber Chase.
Ah, yes, Cyber Chase. My favorite PBS Kids Go show. Oh, you want to know my favorite PBS Kids show from the Dot D and Dill era?
What is it?
Odd Squad. I was 9 years old when I first watched it, and I loved it.
So, what is your favorite show from the classic Dot and Dash era, from pre-2008?
I think Word World
And of course,
and Martha
what
Stoops.
about Thomas?
Oh, Thomas and Friends, probably my all-time favorite. Although, of course, it has, yeah, Thomas, my all-time favorite show. Oh, and can you show off Mud Glorious Mud if you have time? Because I found something interesting about it. They have to see.
The season 8 to 10 intro with all three narrators credited instead of just Brandon.
Yeah. Oh, not just that, but the fact that the title cards were changed when an episode from the classic series is shown, like Edward, Trevor, and the Really Useful Party. Oh yeah. Also, what happens to the front cover as well?
Oh, the front cover, it's missing.
Oh, but it's a Lionsgate reprint, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you have the Universal version or the original Anchor Bay version or the Lionsgate reprint like me?
What? So, I don't think I have that release. But I do have Best of James, but I only have the disc.
So,
Ooh, and there's something. Yeah.
did you know that there is actually one release that features the new series intro and end credits, but contains the classic name board sequences?
Yeah, it's Hooray for Thomas. I had that DVD before.
Hooray for
And
Thomas?
what's weird is that it doesn't have a DVD menu at the beginning. Yeah, or 3 Cheers for Thomas in the UK. Ooh, and did you know PBS airings have the title card 3 Cheers for Thomas?
Wow. Just like the
3
UK dub.
cheers for Thomas. 3 cheers for Thomas, the #1 engine.
Oh,
Man,
what if PBS aired what if regular PBS Kids aired Thomas episodes with George Carlin, Alec Baldwin, and Ringo Starr's narration?
they did on Shiny Time Station once. Oh, you mean actual? Do you want the restored version or the
original.
original version of the episodes? Oh, okay. Because with the Thomas the Tank Engine Friends
Yeah.
logo. Oh, and I can totally understand why you don't like this show because it's not as good as the models. But hey, what about me? Hmm?
Could you please say that again? I think the audio kind of glitched.
Oh, what's your opinion on the CGI era of the show?
Not as good as the other eras.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'd say the CGI era, it still is
Hey,
no matter what.
get this. If they actually aired the original Thomas on PBS with the Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends logo, containing Ringo
Seasons
Starr,
1 through
George
6?
Carlin, and Alec Baldwin's narration, containing episodes from seasons 1 through 5, I would say they would have the 1993 Connecticut Public Television logo from Barney instead of the 2004 one.
Okay.
And it would actually still
And the
use
PBS.
the original 6 PBS Kids logos as well.
I don't know if I want to talk about the logos because I'm not quite interested to it. But, I mean, I'd rather talk about the classic series.
Now, what if they... So, here's how the classic series episodes of Thomas would work for PBS. They would have 2 stories come first, then 1 song, and then 2 more stories before the credits start.
Oh, okay.
No
engine
engine roll call.
right?
It would go immediately to the end
Since-
credits after the last episode.
Okay. Ooh, and I forgot to mention something.
And how would you feel if the classic series era how would you feel if the classic series era, the PBS
Classic
airings
Marvel era?
still contained the name board sequences?
Hey, yeah, that'd be nice. Ooh, and one thing as well. I once had Rusty to the Rescue DVD one time. Ooh, and here comes something interesting.
The original version of Gone Fishing?
With Junior Campbell as the singer, yes. And yeah, sometimes it shows the lyrics, but sometimes it doesn't. And to be honest, I think I like watching this. I think I like listening to the CGI Thomas songs. You know, like hear the engines coming and roll along. I seen those songs and I thought they were awesome.
And I would say, out of all the classic series airings of Thomas and Friends, most would have Ringo Starr's narration the most.
Oh, okay.
Which is Ringo's US
And
narration, to be exact.
oh, okay, that's better.
How would you feel
Oh, and man,
about most PBS airings of Thomas from the classic series using Ringo's US narration, with only some using Carlin's narration and
yeah.
Baldwin's?
Oh, yeah. And to be honest, I think seasons 1 through 5 were absolutely legendaries because they're enjoyable. Well, season 6 through 7, season 6 is probably my least favorite classic season because why? Wanna know why?
Why?
Because it was the start of Alec Baldwin's boring narration, to be honest. And if I had to go through the eras, this is basically mine. Seasons 1 through 7 is obviously called the classic series or the classic model era. Uh, and seasons 1 through 5 is basically called the Britt Allcroft era. Season 6 through 7, the Ghislaine era. Seasons 8 through 12, the Hit model era. For some reason, it's called the new series, but I prefer calling it the Hit era since, it was the first era produced by Hit Entertainment. And yes, I grew up with the Hit era mostly. And yes, I'm counting season 12 because you know why, right?
Hey, how would you feel about this? How would you
'Cause,
feel if the classic
season 12.
series airings of Thomas and Friends aired in tandem with the Hit era on some airings, with some airings still airing episodes from seasons 1 through 5?
Yeah, but the only problem with season 7 is that at least 7 episodes got the original Michael Donald Jr. Campbell music. The other have the Ed Welch and Robert Hartshorn music. I just hope someone can do editings of the Michael Brandon narration with the original classic music. Because I know 3 episodes got that one.
And there were more season 7 episodes that had the original music on New Friends for Thomas, but with Michael Angelus's redubbed narration for the US.
Yeah, it's Michael Angelus's US narration, and to be honest, a lot of people are complaining about how bad Angelus's narration in season 7 is, and yeah, I kind of agree.
And
did you watch season 11 of Thomas and Friends?
I've
'Cause I
seen the
watched
season
most of
11
it.
airing on PBS, and it aired the episodes like it was an airing called Directions. One of the episodes was Thomas and the Stinky Cheese. The other was like Percy and the
And Percy
Luggage Mail or something.
Baggage.
Yeah.
It's actually called Baggage. Percy and the Left Luggage in the UK. And I don't want to talk about the PBS Kids logos, to be honest. But did you record it or something?
Yeah, back in 2009.
Oh yeah, and no CG. And I think I also remember watching that airing as well. And yeah, season 11 was the first. Oh, and did you know that they used the yellow tint in season 11? I appreciate the yellow tint, to be honest. And huh?
Also,
What?
also I recorded one season 12 airing in 2009 as well, called Being Careful, and that contained
Being careful, containing Thomas and the Billboard and Steady Eddie.
yes.
Okay. Wasn't that the only season 12 episode you recorded?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think I also remember watching other season 12 episodes. Like I've watched Rosie's Carnival Special.
Oh, and what about the recording back in 2010 of the season 9 episode, like Emily Knows Best?
Gordon Takes a Tumble. And my god, Gordon's crush was awesome.
And you obviously told me about this before, but you said it had dash transformation.
Yeah, but I don't think I want to go over the logos. I think I should have said that before, to be honest. Oh, of Thomas and Friends, the complete season 1, but with the US narration, which is George Carlin. And yeah, I actually made the customized front cover of it. I don't know if I want to show it off, but maybe if I create a Discord server. You know what Discord is, right?
Yeah. I would. All right. I have to answer one question.
Yeah.
Wonder Kids, yes. Little People, yes. 2003. I think it's Bingo that cuts them off during Old MacDonald or Farmer Jed. All right. Here we go. You can continue on. So, did you notice any errors that happened in season 3 of Thomas? Did you notice any errors in like season 3 of Thomas? I'd say SE?
Uh-oh. What?
SE? Did you notice any errors in season 3 of Thomas?
I think I said no. I don't think I've seen any errors. Although in the restored version, the camera keeps wobbling. Oh, and you forgot to mention about. I should have mentioned something about the episode Thomas and Percy's Mountain Adventure or Christmas Adventure in the UK. Yeah, there's something wrong with that episode.
What is it?
You have Thomas's Christmas Wonderland and probably and Percy's Ghostly Trick or Thomas and His Friends Help Out. Can you get those 3 DVDs for a second, if you can?
All right.
Get those. I just.
Oh,
Huh? Oh.
I got them.
Okay. So let me take a look at Let's look at Thomas's Christmas Wonderland real quick. So in that version, for some reason, the episode Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventure or Mountain Adventure, it's played out of sync for some reason. Like it has the deleted scene where Percy and Thomas talk about Santa Claus while George Carlin's narration goes out of sync. Okay, I think that's Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. Now
Thomas and His Friends Help Out also has the error.
Oh wait, really? Oh,
Yeah.
you mean where George Carlin's narration goes out of sync?
Yeah.
Or oh, really? Oh yeah, I think it had his narration go either out of sync or his narration's in perfect sync, but the audio's out of sync.
Now, did you notice that in Tom's Christmas Wonderland, "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" is heard at the end, compared to Percy's Ghostly Trick, where it cuts off before it?
Yeah, I did. And the audio is played out of sync in that version. I noticed that. And
But,
to be... Huh?
alright. How would you feel if they made a DVD version of Thomas's Christmas Party containing both George Carlin's narration and Ringo Starr's narration compared to the VHS where it only had George Carlin's?
Thomas's Christmas Party was already seen on VHS, but it would be cool if it was released on DVD.
How would you feel if the DVD version had Ringo Starr's narration of episodes in addition to George Carlin, compared to the VHS, which only had George Carlin?
And what do you mean by Ringo Starr's narration exactly?
I'm talking about Ringo's narration for the season 1 and season 2 episodes, and George Carlin's for only only season 3.
I mean the US or the UK dub.
The US.
Oh, okay, that's better.
How would you feel if the DVD version of Thomas's Christmas Party contained Ringo's narration for the season 1 and season 2 episodes, and only Carlin's narration for season 3, compared to the VHS where it had Carlin's for every episode?
That would be cool. And I thought, to be honest... Oh, and I noticed something about Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree, the Ringo Starr US version.
Some of the audio is silent.
Yeah.
And it would be cool if they made a release containing narration only from Ringo Starr and Alec Baldwin.
Oh, and what's your opinion on Percy's Ghostly Trick?
Pretty interesting episode.
Yeah, I have to admit, it's scary. It's perfect to watch, especially for Halloween.
And do you know which one is perfect to watch for like September? Trouble with Mud. What were your thoughts on the season 3 episode, The Trouble with Mud, that is on the Tress Thomas DVD release? And The Best of Gordon.
It's also on Best of Gordon.
And 10 Years of Thomas to me.
I know there are some people that hate it, but I can't hate it since I have a lot of nostalgic for it. Oh, and you want to know my opinion on the CGI?
Huh? What is your opinion on the CGI era?
Oh. Hey, can do probably an edited version of Michael Brandon with the like the first episodes, but maybe do it on archive.
So
Hello. Um,
so you were talking
how
about
would you like the idea of Michael Brandon's season 7 Michael Brandon narration, but with the classic music playing in? But the only way we can do this is if we do this on archive.org, because I don't want to I don't want to
YouTube
like
has.
get copyrighted or something. I don't want none of us.
We don't want any of us to get copyright strikes from Mattel. Hey, SE,
Yeah,
how would you
yeah. What's
feel
up?
if they actually made a crossover with Thomas and Sesame Street?
I don't know, to be honest.
Like, like Mr. Conductor as Ringo Starr and the Sesame Street Gang.
I guess, but I don't know if I like that idea. But okay, I guess. I just like talking about Thomas and Friends, not like imagine things. I mean, sometimes I might imagine stuff, but I don't think I will. But hey, it's fine. Also, you want to see the Frank? I'm gonna try to see if I can. Should I create a Discord server or something? Or
I think you should.
yeah, okay. And don't worry, I'm sure like there won't be any inappropriate stuff. Trust me.
Okay, as long as there isn't any inappropriate stuff, that's fine.
Yeah.
And do you remember some of the SML episodes where it focuses on Bowser Jr. and his Thomas toy?
Oh yeah, the Thomas toy. I don't think I remember. I don't think I've watched SML before, but it would be cool to see it. Oh,
And so what um do you happen to have any Thomas titles with Ringo's narration on DVD?
I had the Greatest Stories once, but I only got it from a public library.
How would you
The only
feel
difference is that it has Ringo Starr's US narration.
how would you feel if Thomas's Christmas Party was released by Lionsgate in 2009, the same day as like Hero of the Rails or something?
Yeah, I think that would be
Now,
cool.
Now, this would be a rare combo because after the
But
classic series
I
end
prefer
credits, it would
the.
have the Hit Entertainment logo in low tone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because usually it would come after the engine roll call end credits, but it will come after the classic series credits in Thomas's Christmas Party.
Yeah, but that happens on a couple releases. Like, I think James Learns a Lesson, except your copy is the 2014 reprint or something.
Yeah.
And also, have you seen a trailer for Taylor?
So, what were your thoughts on a scene from Solar Legend of the Lost Treasure where Sir Topham Hatt was like, Thomas the Tank Engine!
Oh yeah. I think I prefer staying away from that scene, but still, Soldor's Legend of the Lost Treasure was awesome. I loved it, but I don't like the parts with Sir Topham Hatt being harsh on Thomas.
In fact, Thomas is
Oh,
blamed
and by
for
the way,
everything pretty much.
yeah, but I think this one was way bad enough. But hey, I still think it's a really good movie. I prefer watching The Adventure Begins. Did you watch The Adventure Begins before?
No, I mostly have classic series DVD releases. I only have very few CGI releases. I think he's saying Wonder Kids Yes Little People WS 2003 that he likes that you imagine. All right. So wouldn't Thomas play the role of Arthur in a Thomas/Arthur parody and Percy playing Buster?
I'm pretty sure, but
I would have
yeah.
Gordon
Oh,
play
can you
Binky.
ask me any questions on the? Oh, and can you ask me any questions on the Thomas movies? Like,
What were your thoughts on the release of Thomas and the Magic Railroad that Columbia TriStar released, even though most Thomas releases were from Anchor Bay at that time?
oh, what's my opinion on Thomas and the Magic Railroad?
Yeah, the one that Columbia TriStar released.
To be honest, I can understand why there are a lot of people that hate this movie, but I can't hate it because I loved it. It was legendary. There's a lot. Did you know a lot of people hate that movie, to be honest? Did you know that?
Yeah, but did you notice something really weird? Thomas,
Is that they
although
included Shining Station?
Thomas and Gordon are voiced by male actors, James and Percy are actually done by ladies.
James and Person.
James and
Yeah,
Percy are actually done by
it's kind of
ladies.
weird. Yeah. And what's your opinion on Calling All Engines?
Well, I haven't really seen the entire thing. I've mostly seen the parts where Sir Topham Hatt was like, "No vacationers will come to Sodor this year, and we will not be able to open the airport."
Yeah, I think this movie is okay. I mean, the only issue is that the learning segments, that's the main problem. But overall, it's okay. I find it overhated though. But I will admit, it is kind of boring watch.
Didn't Calling All Engines air on PBS as well?
Oh, I don't think I've seen Calling All Engines. I don't think it aired on TV to be honest, only on DVD and home video. Oh, and oh, and you want to know something about Thomas's Solar celebration?
What?
It was originally titled "Pee Para, Three Cheers for Thomas" in the UK, and was released in February 8th, 2005, only like almost a week before I was born. A week like after I was born, I meant.
And that was actually one week
Like in the
after Arthur's Money Matters and Arthur the Big Riddle were released on DVD, along with the releases of Arthur's Treasure Hunt and Arthur's Tooth from
yeah,
Sony Wonder.
yeah, yeah.
And
Oh,
and also
did you know that movie?
and also 1 week
You know
after the
movie.
Clifford titles, Everyone Loves Clifford and Good Friends Good Times were released on VHS and DVD.
Oh yeah. And did you know Movie Game Lover 98's birthday is coming tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard his birthday's tomorrow.
Hopefully he enjoys
Yeah.
the birthday cake and the presents.
Yeah, I can't believe he's actually turning 23 years old.
I'm going to be turning 21 on July 28th.
Yeah, I'm already 16 and my birthday, my birthday, right? February 3rd.
February 3rd, 2005.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 17 next year.
So, what was your reaction like when you found out that Michael Angelos passed away?
I was like, that's terrible. Like, I felt really terrible because I think when I heard Michael Angelos passed away, I felt terrible because like he was the longest running narrator and not just in like the UK. Like he narrated the classic series, the hit model series, and of course the CGI seasons. He was like the longest running narrator of all time, and I have to agree with a lot of people, especially a user named ThomasFan261, aka Sean.
And also, um, were you a little disappointed when George Carlin passed away
Oh,
as well?
well, I was like I was like 3 years old when George Carlin passed away, but when I heard about this as of now, I felt also even worse and devastated because well, because he was a really good like narrator. And the first time I got to hear his narration was, you know what it is, right? Best of James.
Yeah. I think the first release he narrated overall was the Trust Thomas release.
Yeah. Ugh. I really miss both because they're
Well,
legendary.
at least Ringo Starr is still there.
Yeah. E-
And Michael Brandon
Even
and Alec Baldwin.
though, I grew up with Michael Brandon's narration mostly.
Well,
Yeah. And you want to know the first time I got to listen to Brandon's
um,
narration?
wouldn't it? Wouldn't you feel disappointed if Michael Brandon was the third narrator that passed away after Angelus and Carlin?
Yeah, to be honest, he was probably my favorite narrator to listen to because I grew up with his narration. But I know a lot of people hate him, but hopefully if hopefully that doesn't happen though because, because a lot of people hate Brandon's narration and I like his narration actually because it's nostalgic.
Yeah,
I hope I hope people don't do something disrespectful to Brandon. You agree?
right. Hopefully, people don't do anything disrespectful to Baldwin due to his boring narration in season 6 either.
Yeah. I don't know about the others as well.
Did you know that Alec Baldwin was one of the only Thomas narrators to actually get arrested?
Wait, really? What happened?
That was some time ago. I think he was arrested for like speed driving or something.
Oh God. Huh. Oh man. I don't think I want to talk about that one, but yeah, but is he still okay though? He's still
Yes,
okay, right?
yes. He's in his like 60s.
Yeah. So, did you get to listen to Pierce Brosnan's narration, but on YouTube?
Uh, I wasn't really a fan of The Great Discovery, so
Oh, okay. Because it was the last movie to use full live action models. And yeah, t- to be honest, I actually really like the CGI animation because, you know, they have even more better sets, but it's not as good as the classic era. But it's better than what will come next, which is, ugh, garbage. The 2D reboot. I hate the 2D reboot. It's not even Thomas or anything.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Jeremy. It's considered like a sad occasion. Plus, you're not supposed to celebrate it either. So, celebrating birthdays is great, though. So what if they actually made Thomas episode where and also, what would your did you hear that George Carlin's voice actually got cloned on a voice cloning website? Along with Ringo
Yeah, I
Starr's?
did. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
In fact,
And to be
someone was
honest,
trying to make a...
and even though Alec Baldwin's narration became bad, boring, and terrible in season 6, but he'll still be my favorite narrator no matter what.
Well, Wonder Kids, Yes Little People, WS 2003, voice cloning is when they take an already existing voice and synthesize it.
So, how come season 12 became the downfall of Thomas? Wait, what's your rates on Thomas?
Seasons 1 through 5 are excellent. Or seasons 1 through... And then seasons 6 through 7 are great. Seasons 8 through 11
I
are
guess decent.
Season 12, that's when it started to go downhill due to some of the
CGI.
faces of models not being used anymore.
Yeah. But I like the CGI animation though. And, I know people hate season 12, but the reason I think is okay, it's because they brought back some of the classic characters. And, oh, you have Carnival Capers, right?
Yeah, but it's not the original 20th Century Fox version.
It's a
It's the
2009
Lionsgate
Lionsgate
reprint.
reprint. Oh, and there are some worst episodes I really hate. One of them is the Green Controller. I hate that episode in the Burning Passion.
Well, how come you don't like it?
One tank engine has to control the island? No, I mean, there needs to be one controller that tells them what to do, because that just doesn't make sense.
Plus, it wouldn't be really safe in reality either.
Oh, and there's another terrible episode that everyone hates. Edward Strikes Out. Oh, I don't like that episode. Because of Edward being out of character. Because he's supposed to be a kind and wise engine, not judging someone. Like in the Railway series books, Edward's supposed to
Didn't
be
Sir
kind.
Topham Hatt be cross with Edward in that episode?
Well, no. And my least favorite episode on this release of all time is, drumroll please,
Thomas's frosty friend?
yeah, I hate that one a lot. It's almost like Up Up and Away, but it's more worst.
Oh, you mean Up Up and Away from Dragon Tales, or like a Thomas version of Up Up and Away?
Thomas version of Up Up and Away. I hate that one. I hate Thomas's frosty friend a lot because Thomas is completely dumb in that episode. Like he should realize that the snowman was actually following him the whole time. Ugh. And the first time I remember watching it was on Holiday Express. I got it back in Christmas 2012.
Oh, Jeremy Barton says his least favorite Thomas episode is probably Middle Engine from season 6.
Yeah, and I hate that episode a lot as well.
Are there any episodes from season 3 you don't like Henry's Forest?
I actually like Henry's Forest. I mean, I actually really liked it, to be honest.
Are there any season 3 episodes you don't like?
Well, I can't really think of one bad one, but I could think of some weak episodes, like One Good Turn, Trust Thomas.
What about Tender Engines? Is that considered weak?
Yeah, I think Tender Engines is probably the weakest episode. I mean, it's
What
okay.
about Gordon and the Famous Visitor?
I think weaker as well. But still, season 3 is outstanding.
But what were your thoughts on the season 3 episodes with the Thomas and Percy title, like Thomas Percy and the Dragon and Thomas Percy and the Mail Train.
Oh, and you want to hear my opinion on the seasons?
Sure, but first I have to answer one question from Wonder Kids Yes Little People Double Yes 2003. Skittles decoration in the rebooted version of Dingo's Playroom Farms would be a toy picture of a barn, which is redesigned compared to the original. All right, you can continue. So, are there any season 4 episodes you don't like Home at Last due to Duncan being rude?
Oh, but I know there are some weak episodes like Passengers and Polish. I think that's what I don't like. But apart from that, season 4 is legendary. Oh, and you want to hear my thoughts on Thomas and Friends, the seasons?
Wonder Kids Yes Little People Double Yes 2003, I said barn, B-A-R-N. That's a place where farm animals live.
Okay. You want to hear it? My season reviews?
Sure.
So, seasons 1 through 5 were legendaries. Season 6 through 7, they were excellent, but they had a couple worst episodes though. And then we have seasons 8 through 9, which I personally think they're both decent. And then season 10, I think season 10 was when the show started to go downhill a bit. Although season 11 was actually a step up because it has some great episodes like Hector the Horrid and Gordon the Mechanic, or Gordon and the Engineer in the Yukai. You like how I say it in a different English voice?
Yeah. So, and now, what are your ratings on the seasons of Arthur?
Ratings? Oh no, I'm not finished with the ratings yet of Thomas and Friends. Season 12 was okay because they brought back the classic characters, even though they didn't have enough speaking roles. Season 13, it was bad, but not bad enough. Seasons 14 to 15 were the worst. And season 10, in my opinion, is the worst season of the model era.
Alright, so,
Oh wait,
it's a
I'm not
little
finished yet.
different. The question would be, what animals live on the farm compared to the original, which was how do you play with the Little People toy farm? Alright, so, what is considered one of the worst seasons of Arthur you've seen?
I'm not finished with Thomas and Friends, just let me finish it real quick.
Sure.
So yeah, season 13 was bad, not bad, but okay at the same time. Seasons 14 and 15 were terrible, alongside season 10. Season 16 was okay. Season 17 through 21 were the best seasons of the CGI era. I think it went down to meh season 24. It was mediocre, not good, but definitely not terrible. And it's better than what would come next, to be honest. Oh yeah, okay, I'm finished with Thomas and Friends. Next.
Alright, so,
I'm finished.
season 25 was considered the worst season of Thomas in history because they had to change the models.
They changed it from CGI to 2D. And I hate 2D.
And,
Oh,
alright, so, now, about the seasons of Arthur,
okay.
what is considered one of the best seasons and worst seasons of Arthur you have seen?
Okay. So I'll just say seasons 1 through 5 were legendaries. Then seasons 6 through 8 were really good. Then seasons 9 through 11, I think they were okay. Season 12 to 13, I think they're meh. I mean, there are some okay. There are some really good ones I do like. And then seasons 14 to 15, I think those were the seasons that made Arthur start going downhill. And then season 16 actually, and then season 16 like stepped up to being mediocre. Because it was the only season to use the 2008 to 2013 PBS Kids logos. And then season 17, to be honest, season 17, in my opinion, was a step up from seasons 14 to 15. That's just my opinion, because it has some great episodes I like watching. Like,
What
one of
about
my
seasons
favorites is
18 and onward?
season 18. I actually really liked those seasons. They were amazing.
Here, do you mind if I give you a rank of the seasons of SpongeBob?
SpongeBob? What about Arthur for you?
Well, I'd have to agree with you on that, but I would say seasons 1 through 6 are a legend.
Although, to be honest, season 6 of Arthur, season 6 has like the same animation as season 7 through 8, although the voice actors are a bit different. That's all.
Like Steven Crowder still doing the brain instead of Alex Hood in season 7 and 8.
Uh-huh.
And the only thing they changed or redubbed was Arthur's voice.
Yeah,
For season
being voiced
6.
by
Other
Mark
than that,
Randall.
everything else would remain the same. So, what were your thoughts on the Justin Bradley version of the season 6 episodes compared to the Mark Rendall versions of the season 6 episodes?
I hadn't really seen Justin Bradley voice Arthur, but I think he did okay. But the only problem is that
It got a little too
they
deep.
made him like sound like an adult kinda.
Or,
But hey,
or like a
it's
teenager.
still enjoyable. Yeah. Isn't my voice a bit mature kinda? Like, does it kinda like sound like Justin Bradley?
Well, it actually sounds more like the season 5 Michael Yarmush.
Yeah. To be honest, I kinda grew up with Cameron Ansell's Arthur voice, although I gotta admit, he sounded a lot higher in season 9.
Well, I
And then
think he
season
should have. I think Mark Rendall should have stayed as Arthur, and Cameron Ansell could have done the. I think Jason Swimer should have switched roles from DW to Arthur in season 9 and let Cameron Ansell voice DW, since that would be a great voice.
Although, to be honest, Jason Swimer's Arthur DW voice in seasons 9 through 10 were annoying. I prefer season 7 through 8 better.
How would you feel? How would you feel if Jason Swimer switched voices from DW to Arthur in seasons 9 to 10, and Cameron Ansell voicing DW in season 9 and 10?
I guess that'd be meh.
Oh, and you know what would be weird? If one of the title cards, DW accidentally used Buster's voice when saying, uh-oh.
Oh, and there was one title card I actually really liked, and the first time it was used was Just Desserts. And it was the title card where Arthur appears, DW makes Arthur appears, but then his head gets turned into a frog. Oh man, I love that one.
Alright.
You know that one? Huh?
Yeah, I remember that one. When I watched the Arthur episode more from season 6, I saw that title card.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I think season 4. Huh?
So,
what's that?
Wonder Kids, yes, Little People, W, yes, 2003. The decoration for the rebooted version is like a hula hoop, and the decoration in question for dogs, the rebooted version would have a Dalmatian, but the original would have a golden retriever. The questions would still be the same. All right. So, you know what would be weird? If in one of the title cards, like Bleep, after Arthur said, hey, and Arthur took a bath, DW said, uh-oh, but with Buster's voice from the episode Double Dare.
Sorry, I had to do something.
Hey, I think what I was saying was, what if in the episode Bleep, during the title card, it would have, after DW opens the curtain while Arthur was taking a bath, Arthur would go, hey, and then DW would say, uh-oh, but with Buster's voice from the episode Double Dare.
Yeah, that would be funny. Although I do like the part where, in the title card, DW is a fairy and Arthur appears and then his head gets turned into a toad. Oh, I love that one.
So wouldn't it be weird if DW used Buster's voice when he said uh-oh in the Bleep title card?
Yeah, that would be hilarious. But but
How
let
would you feel?
me go.
How would you feel if there was one error? When DW screamed, he sounded like Buster from Arthur.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, and you want to know some things I thought season 7 and 8 could have improved?
What?
Season 6 through 8, actually, I meant. So season 6. Oh no, well, season 6 is not a problem, but season 7 through 8 have some issues. Like, season 8, to be honest, the first half of season 7 is alright, because they came out October 2002. But, in my opinion, the last half of season 7, which is episodes 6 through 10, they should have came out in April 2003, in my opinion.
Or
And
actually, in my opinion, I would say maybe. In my opinion, I think they should have had more guest stars, like in season 7, like John Ritter appearing in one of them.
Oh.
Like with John Ritter as a firefighter.
Oh. But I mean, in my opinion, the last half of season 7 should have came out in 2003, like April 2003. And as for season 8, the first half, the first half of season 8, the first half of season 8 came out September 2003, but then ended in Christmas 2003. To be honest, the first half of season 8, episodes 1 through 5 should have came out this like October 2003, and then the rest of the half episodes 6 through 10 should have came out like February 2004. How do you like that?
Oh, and how would you feel about this? Season 6 should have aired in like September 2001, but then the last 5 episodes should have aired in May of 2002.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like,
oh, and
I think
yeah.
Arthur Plays the Blues and Buster's Sweet Success should have been the last episode of season 6 instead of Arthur Loses His Marbles and Friday the 13th. Because that was a kind of scary way to end season 6.
Yeah. Oh, and did you know I'm fully vaccinated?
Yeah.
What's your reaction?
Cool! Way to go! That would be my reaction.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, here's what I think.
Yeah,
I think season 4 should have used 20 episodes instead of 10.
Oh, yeah. Even though season 3 had 15 episodes.
That was cool dialogue. All right. For season 4, I'd say they should have had one season 4 episode where Buster had to babysit the Tibble twins.
Yeah, kind of like Arthur Babysits. My personal
Except,
favorite episode.
except, how would you feel if in one scene the Tibble twins knock over Buster's sandcastle, causing Buster to cry and call for his mom?
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Oh,
He would be like,
and did you
"You've
know?
knocked over my
Oh,
sandcastle!"
oh, oh, ooh. Did you know Arthur Babysits?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that the plot is almost kind of like 2 minutes, except with, Arthur does actually babysit the Tibble twins, just like in Arthur Babysits, and oh my god, I love the ending because, at the end of the episode 2 minutes, Arthur starts to scream and panic. And do you do you find William Healy's Arthur voice almost like Cameron Ansell's? Huh? I said, do you find William Healy's Arthur voice?
How would you feel if Arthur's voice sounded slightly mature in the later half of season 4, but not as mature as it was in season 5?
Like, you mean early 2000?
Yeah.
Ah, that would be cool.
Oh, and you know what
Um,
I think? Maybe. How would you feel if there was one episode or one special that aired during season's 4 production, but with Michael Kalos voicing DW, sounding a little bit deeper than it was in season 3, compared to other
you
parts
mean
of season 4 where it
before?
had Oliver Granger?
You mean you mean before season? You mean before season 4?
Yeah, like in September of 1999.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Ooh, and did you
And
you
in
know
that,
the PBS show Nova?
they actually watched that show in the Arthur episode, Prove It.
Yeah, yeah. I saw it back in 2017, and yeah, I gotta admit, it was unbelievable when I first watched it. I can't believe my eyes. Because I was like, is it just me or am I just being insane? Oh,
It was actually
and
from both versions. Wonder Kids, Yes Little People, Double Yes 2003. Alright, so, SE.
oh, yeah.
So, how would you feel if if
If they did a
if
special,
they actually made a pilot episode of Arthur that aired at the same time as season 1,
okay, that would be cool. Oh,
which would
and one
actually
more.
be an Arthur film?
Oh, you mean like Thomas and the Magic Railroad?
Yeah, an Arthur film that Columbia Pictures would release.
Oh yeah, I like that idea. But I think I'd rather have it come before like come before season 5 and season 6.
He's saying it
Oh,
to, let's say he's saying it to Bingo, because he wants to learn how to.
oh, and by the way, for Call 2000, I actually managed to screen record all the Arthur end credits on my phone.
Oh.
Huh?
And, I would say, how would you feel if the Arthur film had some guest stars like John Ritter and James Earl Jones?
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Oh, and did you know I screen recorded all credits?
Yeah, like John Ritter and James Earl Jones, and also Andrea Libman as the voice of as one of the voices for DW.
Oh yeah, and
Bingo actually tries it with one hand first, then the other hand, and then both.
and by the way, what's your opinion on Arthur's eyes? And do you think that the season 7 funding for seasons 1 through 4 reruns was on the green grass background?
Definitely, because I can tell that Arthur's eyes was...
What?
I could tell that
Apical?
it was like the first episode in the Arthur Marathon. A brown one, Wonder Kids, Yes Little People, WS 2003. I think they're the same because they wanted to keep the questions the same in some episodes, but change them in others. All right. So, here's what the title would be like. It would be Arthur's Big Movie. Okay. Well, I'll see you later, everybody.